It is very imperative as a quality educator to know why your child does what they do. So I have a situation right now where a student was falling asleep. Usually he's very engaged. I'll admit, some of these kids don't do well with listening to someone read if they're not on their phone. Like, they have to have something else going. And that sometimes is a fault. Because you don't know if they're really tuned into you or they're tuned out. So they can tune you out very easily. But notice the student was falling asleep a lot. And when students know you care, they don't mind sharing. So I admitted that, I went to the student. I didn't even go to the student. I was like, what is up with you sleeping in my class? Like, you need to go to bed at night. And he admitted some things to me to the point where involving other people and other staff. So as teachers, we cannot be so busy we don't notice something's going on with our student. And I was just thinking about that the other day, how the reason why we have the kids that fall through the cracks the way that they do, because the numbers are so high. Like, you think about that particular class that he's in, there's maybe 16 kids in that, which is very abnormally small for a high school class. I have only 16 kids in the class. That is abnormally small. Our school size is 1,700 kids. The average class size is between 25 to 35 kids. So I'm just imagining if he was in a bigger class, would I have caught that? Would I have missed that? Another thing I'm realizing too, when you think about admin, you have one admin per grade level. On a middle school level, you're talking about roughly almost 300 kids. High school is between 300 to 400, depending on the class size, the school size. Now keep in mind, a school that only has like 200 kids in it or 300 kids in it, totally different. Like, if I was to be an admin, I would prefer to be an admin of a school where the numbers are no more than 500 kids total. Some of these schools have 500 in their class, okay? But I also thought about when you have the schools that have the high numbers. Like, I'm thinking about the former middle school I went to, and I don't mind shouting out names, Lonely Middle School. When they saw a problem, they didn't mind launching out mentoring groups. They didn't mind launching out mentoring programs where staff members, whether it was our TLC, whether it was our media specialist, whether it is our media specialist assistant or different assistants in the building, they would assign them a child or two who they felt like needed extra support, because admin can't catch it all. Guidance can't catch it all. So you need hands on deck to help with that. And that may not require necessarily compensation. When you realize we're trying to better these kids to be the best thing that we can be, you don't mind doing that. And it was maybe a weekly check-in, a bi-weekly check-in. And I want to say once a month they would have a group meeting where they would all meet together. And I want to say that happened also when I was at Blythewood. Like, they understood mentoring. They understood, okay, let's give you so many kids. And I'm not talking about advisory. Advisory is good, but when you see those kids who they're either repeaters or they're constantly getting in trouble, we need to have an on-staff mentor, someone who can check in with them. And I strongly encourage us doing that on the high school level more. They're mentoring groups. But when you think about, you have a mentoring group, like I'm thinking about the one I work with here, and I stopped working with them because I technically have one myself. They had maybe 12 girls, and we had maybe 5 people that worked with them. That's 12 girls out of 1,700 people in the building. So imagine if each teacher, coaches included, assistants including, administrative staff included, had one person they can check in with. Imagine the results that would happen if that would happen.